he go? Maybe. There we go. Here we go. Controls. Examine, select, cancel, walk. Faster. Oh, can I use a controller for this? Maybe. Explore and interact with the environment and characters. Sometimes you may find an item. Once you've picked up an item, you may select it from your inventory. When the item is active, you can either combine it with the other items in your inventory or use it at certain locations in order to progress. Alright, so we know the gameplay. This is pretty important. This is I guess the rules, right? The gameplay rules. And this is how we interact with this experience. We have to explore and interact with environments and characters, which is pretty common in games, but it tells you right up front. Sometimes you may find an item. So explore is to just walk around and look at things, to not do anything. I guess to do something is to just move, but that's it. That's still something. Interact is a more synthesis approach, where you have to interact an item, something that you're taking with you. Once you've picked up an item, you may select it from your inventory, so we can store items. When the item is active, you can either combine it, synthesis again, or use it to progress. Although full screen is an option, this game is best experienced in windowed mode. Closing the game will save your progress. Autosaves. Alright, well, it is in windowed mode. I wake up. Hello? There's a TV remote here. Nico picks it up. A television remote. One of the first things that we can pick up. It was definitely shining. It had that shimmer that we know. It's like an illuminated or subtle sight. Illuminated vision through the lens of truth, I guess. Lens of truth is kind of the opposite. A soft glowing light trickles through the window, setting up everything. Dusty books. It's too dark to read in here. Computer. Input password. Access denied. Alright, I don't know that. Nico just woke up in here. So, Nico just woke up in here. Dusty books, input password. This is not our room. I mean, clearly it's not our room. I don't sleep in this room. I've never been there before. But it seems like Nico hasn't been there either. Our little character here, our avatar. He doesn't know what these books are. He doesn't know the password. I mean, we don't know the password. There's definitely a difference between us knowing and him knowing. But he doesn't know either. A locked door. Alright, we're being chaperoned. And here, left. A withered plant sits here, stiff and dry. A branch snaps off. I got a branch. You cannot fast travel. Notes. Ooh, inventory is S. Okay. Got it. There we go. It's Y. Television remote. It's too hard to read in the dark. Flaky dried branch from the bathroom plant. Can't combine those. Can't kill the withered plant anymore. A pair of luminous yellow eyes stares back at Nico. Ooh. I guess that's what he's used to. There's no water in the toilet. Let's hope it won't run. Ooh, nice puzzle action. Oh, we already did all that. Gotta remember, notes are not important right now. Let's do this. Try the old 1, 2, 3, 4 for good measure. No, I didn't think so. Yeah. All right, so now that we're in front of the window, can we read? In the faint light, Nico can glimpse at the face of the remote. All the numbers except for 8, 5, 1, and 2. All right. Interesting puzzle. I'm here. They're not just... I mean, they're color-coded. So, 8 is red. Yellow, 5, blue, 1. And then green, 2. And the order, is that important? 8, 5, 1, and then the 2. I mean, they're kind of elementally colors. 8, fire. 5, wind. 1, water. 2, earth. 8, red. 5, yellow. 8, yes. 8, red. 5, yellow. Boom. Let me in. You found me. Okay. So the computer is talking back to me. Why? You're already too late. Not much of the world remains. This will be apparent once you go outside. This place was never worth saving. Do you still want to try? Then remember this. Your actions here will affect Nico. Your mission is to help Nico leave. And most importantly, you only have one shot. Oh, I gotta check here. I'm watching the stream right now. It doesn't show it. So, an actual pop-up window appeared outside of the game, and it has pulled the computer name that I've assigned my computer. It read that name and says, you only have one shot, my computer name. And I actually have to click OK. This is outside of the game. Nico hears the sound of a door unlocking. Hello? Anyone? The TV gives off a dangerous looking spark. Spark is yellow. Wind or electricity. The wood in the fireplace looks like it was never used. Perhaps it could be lit. Lit is like a light blue. Kind of weird. The sink won't turn on, so no water. Inside the refrigerator is a bottle of alcohol. Got a bottle of alcohol. Just a table. Sink won't turn on. Nothing else. Alright, so that's some sort of keyhole. Oh, gotta remember I can't do that. Bottle of alcohol combined with a dry branch. So now what I do is I take the wet branch. This is all tutorial business. So the first one was that you can pick up items. Is this locked? No. So you wake up in this dream. Nico wakes up in the dream being controlled by you. You see a remote. The trial forces you into action to explore your environment, pick up the item, walk over and hold it up to the light, see the combination, figure out the color combinations that are important, use it in the computer, and then it gifts you with illumination that it's going to be messing with you and that the computer is going to be messing with you. Or Nico, I guess, more than you. And it almost threatened him. Whoosh. Ah! Hot branch. Can I do this? Dusty books. It's too dark to read. Oh, I couldn't light the books on fire? Okay. Ooh. So for some reason, the fire is blue. The flames are dim but comforting. So the blue flames, why is that? Something on the ground flimmers in the firelight. It appears to be a small metallic object wedged in the crack of the floor. Is it a key? A basement key. Can't do that, I guess. This must be the basement. It is in fact the basement. So the first puzzle is light. The sun's shining in. Part of me wants to say that was wind, but I'm not sure. Now we're descending. So we went main room, we went left, back, down, down. None of this stuff probably means anything, but who knows? That looks like a thing to put in that other thing, which means I want it. Oh, it's a light bulb. Illumination. It glows like his eyes. Okay, just checking. What about this? Ah, ad infinitum. What is that? To infinity? Again and again and again the same way forever. To infinity. Can I put this back in? No. Spark, though. Electricity, light. Light is the key. The keys take you to keys. There's a first computer keys, plant keys, metal keys, light keys. Out of the word keys. What are these? Computers? Broken computer terminals? Fast travel. You can quickly fast travel to the locations you've already visited by selecting the fast travel option in the menu. The default key for opening the menu is A. Fast travel cannot be used indoors. A robot. No power. Well, certainly is a strange environment. This isn't where we just were, was it? Oh, it was. So we were in a room. Woke up in a bedroom. Had a bathroom. Went to the living room, kitchen. Had a basement, a very deep basement. And then when we left, it took us to what on the outside looks like it's like a subway car or a train car or something like that. But on the inside, it's like computer office. A lot of computer terminals. There's dilapidated robots, railroad tracks. So maybe that was a train. Oh, here's a small rail car, I guess. So a moon pool, probably. Very strange. Does this guy work? Just some robot remains. Can't interact with that. Just kind of, oop. Oh, did I enter a new area? Oh, I did. I don't think I want to. Hello? Okay. He is not active yet. Ooh, here's another. So it looks like it's a house. broken railing. I'll take some railing. Yeah, that's not nailed down. Here's a bed. Ooh, there we go. There was a little action. Now it's letting me know. It's no time for rest. You don't know me. I'm going to go and explore the down area. Is it world transition soon? So the world is in so much disrepair that it's falling apart. There's big gaping crevasses, bottomless pits, derelict robots and houses, no one alive. Ah! That light bulb, you're here. Me? Yes. Welcome to our world, friend. I am most humbled by your presence, yes. Thanks. Sorry, I'm a little lost. Alright, allow me to explain some things. May I first ask how you arrived here? I'm not sure. I woke up in this weird house. It was really dark. Oh, so you woke up in an unfamiliar dark location? Mm-hmm. Just as my prophecy foretold, yes. You're the savior we've been waiting for. You'll be the one to save our world from eternal darkness. I'll now provide you with vital information. Please ask me anything. Well, can you tell me about... I'm not sure where I am exactly. I can't see too far off. Everything's so dark. Our world was not always this dim, nor was it so broken. But time waits for nobody, not even saviors. The world is divided into 3 regions. You're on the fringe right now, barrens. The tower you see in the distance once held our sun. Oh, that's what that tall thing was. As you go further towards the center, you'll cross other regions. There should be a map in this outpost somewhere. Ooh. Can you tell me about... I found this light bulb. I found it in a house I woke up in. Within your hands is our new sun. Your son? Yes. Years ago, our previous sun sat atop that tower and spilled its light into this land. But one day the light went out. Oh. The world is still hanging on by a thread. The surface of this world is abundant with an element called phosphor. Fortunately for us, this element stored light energy from our previous sun. Now it's our only source of illumination, but its energy is finite. When the last of the light dies, our world will too. But now that you're here with a new sun, all is well. You'll need to use it to restore the power. That looks pretty far off. Yes, so begins your pilgrimage. Also, the sun is fragile, so be careful. If the sun shatters, the world will end in an instant. Oh. Can you tell me about... In the house, I found this computer. Kept saying stuff like, your actions here will affect Nico. But I'm Nico. Are those messages meant for someone else? If I had to guess, they might be trying to They might be trying to pass the message to Hergel. Hergel? Ah, that would be our god. If you're here, that means Hergel is here also. Hergel will provide guidance for your journey. In fact, they already have. Really? I haven't seen anyone, though. Have you not contacted Hergel yet? I don't think so. The bringer of our son, you have the sacred ability to communicate directly with Hergel. An ability that no one else possesses, certainly not I. Please close your eyes and focus. All right. Hello? Hergel, are you there? Yes, or that is not my name. This is pretty interesting. This is the first time I've communicated with the avatar that I'm playing as directly. That's definitely a first. That's not my name. Oh, well, what is your name then? Ooh. How do I go? What do we name ourselves? I mean, we don't have to be honest. He's not going to know. It's pretty strange. We're definitely sort of like a god to him. Let's call ourselves... Let's go with... Sounds pretty bad. I was going to say player 1. But there's no player 2 or anything like that. Let's do this. Nice to meet you, XT0. My name is Nico. I actually heard someone. They said their name is XT0, though. This is incredible. It seems the recorded name was incorrect. Updating database. Update complete. Do not be afraid to ask XTO for assistance. You're the Messiah, after all. Can you tell me about... Oh, I don't mean to be rude, but I'm not sure about this. I still don't know how I got here. I was just with my mama a few hours ago, and now it feels like I'm in a bad dream. I just want to go home. Your mission is to save our world, just as my mission is to tell you about our world. I am unable to help you beyond my programming. I am sorry. Oh. I think that's all I have to ask for now. Excellent. I wish you luck. So the entire exchange, a robot without power. Oh, now he's talking. The use of a robot as our replacement head engineer seems unorthodox, especially the one responsible for last year's incident. I suppose they had to get her away from the city, but that doesn't make it easier to swallow for those of us who work here. Hope that man knows what he's doing. Management. It won't turn on. Here's the thing. The box looks interesting. Wish I had something to pry it open with. What do we got? Metal rod. Oh, the pipe won't fit under the cracks. XT0, talking to me. We'll need to flatten it somehow. Self-charging solar battery model N87. 1-year warranty included. Simply place your self-charging battery in a full daylight with lens facing up. Charges in seconds. No external power is needed. Troubleshooting manual. If the battery fails to charge, check to see if the lens on the front of the side has not been dislodged during transport. One charge cycle will last about 10 days. If you notice a decline in the charge cycle within the warranty period, please contact your manufacturer. Good luck with that. What is this? 1. A robot may not injure a living person or through inaction allow a person to come to harm. A robot must obey the orders given to it by people except where such orders would conflict with the first law. A robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second law. Map of the world. Here we go. Well, that's a tall tower. Barrens Glen Refuge Tower. So there's 4 levels. The outermost level is Earth, the Barrens, which is very Earth-like. Then there's a moat. Interesting. It looks like you get over there from those docks. We have to wake up that robot crewman. So that's our first, what would you call that? Grade, maybe? Escape the Earth. Next one, maybe you're going backwards. Earth. And then water. So earth and water is life, like the garden. And then fire, the refuge. The fire internal. And then a pillar of smoke rises, and at the top is the sun. The tower, I assume, maybe is like sort of middle pillar. Wind. Or maybe wind was the tutorial area, and that spirit. A page with faded ink. Able to provide power to all robots and machinery in the area via large electromagnetic field. Maintenance efforts are quite high as expected. We've provided customized backup cells for a few most important robots. Their electromagnetic fields are much weaker, and their signals are highly specific. In other words, these small cells can only charge one single, so this page is unreadable. There are a lot of small glowing shrimp swimming in the jar. Pick up those shrimp! Some sort of smaller machine. I wonder what it does. I can feel my hair standing up a little. Touch those shrimp. Touch those shrimp. I'm not going to smash the sun. I got an achievement, Chaotic Evil. I can't combine these. I'm not going to smash the bottle. Okay, just didn't want to smash things. It's understandable. I'll accept that. What's over here? There's a big machine. Doesn't seem to be doing anything now. Rectangle-shaped hole in the middle. Like something used to fit in here. Gotta find a good old power rectangle. That's a pretty good goal. I'll read these papers, I guess. Faded poster. Reminder to all workers, the rarest form of blue phosphor is found during the phosphor shrimp spawn period. If you observe a pond with bubbled over surface, please contact management immediately. We'll dispatch a harvest team ASAP. Phosphor from the shrimp. It's a faded poster. 5 new positions available at the mines. Housing and other provisions are included upon hiring. First come, first serve. So the Barrens, the first area, seems to be very barren. So that guy's entire purpose to tell this guy's entire purpose to tell us our entire purpose? Kind of threefold. All right, I think this is going to be a good place to stop. Got some phosphor shrimp down there. The blue light as opposed to the yellow light. Pretty interesting. I'm excited to see where it goes. Seems like perhaps through the course of this game, our avatar may not make it. But it's hard to say. We might have a choice in the matter. Maybe he died and this is like purgatory. Wow. The light bearer. Something like Lucifer, maybe? Prometheus? Zeus? Odin? Seems somewhat underworldy. But at the same time, the light is brightest in the dark. You gotta take it. We had to go down the steps. We woke up and had to go down. Yeah. A lot of interesting things. I think I'm going to call it, though, as I'm getting a little tired and I have a headache. But, yeah. I'm just wasting a little time, letting the recording catch up, and that'll be it.